Hello and welcome to Crafternoons. I'm Miss Angela with the Indian Valley Public Library. Today we are going to be working with this book. It's called Learn to Draw Sea Creatures, Step-by-Step Instructions for More Than 25 Ocean Animals, and it is part of the Walter Foster Jr. series. So what's really cool about this book, and it says it right here on the front, is that it contains fun facts, quizzes, color photos, and much more. So if you're really into sea creatures, this is really just a fun book. Even if you're not going to draw anything, it's got a lot of really fun stuff in it. So we are going to get started with this project here. And it is the Orca whale, and it has some fun facts as promised, fun facts about orcas. Did you know orcas are actually large dolphins? They're not whales at all. And it gives you some facts about orca whales, and then it has your instructions. So in order to follow along today, you are going to need something to draw on, and a pencil, and something to trace your lines. I like these Sharpie thin markers. I also like to have an extra eraser. Even though my pencil has an eraser, I like to have an extra eraser for erasing my pencil marks. And I like to color with these fat crowns, but you can decorate your picture any way you choose. You can do markers or colored pencils or crowns or anything else that you would prefer. And we are going to get started with our orca picture. So I'm going to draw my orca. I'm going to put my paper this way. And this is a really simple drawing, but then as you can see at the end, they put a lot of detail into their drawing here at the end. So even though the shapes themselves are pretty basic, you can really get creative with your decorating. So we're going to start with an oval shape here. Oval, a big oval, which is going to be the main portion of our dolphin. And we're going to give our dolphin a long snout or a long nose. So we're going to start here kind of on the top side of our body and do a curved line this way. We're going to curve it up around, give it a little bit of a pointed shape, and curve it that way and meet the body again. Now our dolphin, our orca, needs to have an eye. We're going to draw an eye on our orca, just another little circle. And then from the back, we need to give our orca a tail. So our orca in this picture is diving. So we're going to curve the tail down this way. And more of a point here, but still a little bit curved, not completely sharp. And up this way to meet with the body. And there we have the basic shape of our orca. So now we're going to give for step number 4, we're going to give our orca a fin. Now here they show that they've erased this circle in the middle. I like to wait till the end to erase after I've traced my lines. That way I make sure I don't erase anything I want to keep. So here we're going to start in the middle of our body and curve our line up. And again, not a full point, but a little pointed, but still a little rounded, and down for our fin. And we're going to give a flipper to our dolphin, so that's more of a rounded shape. We're going to put that kind of right here. Start it inside the circle. Actually, I think I will start my fin over here, a little outside of the circle, and do more of a rounded shape. And here we give our dolphin a little bit of a mouth. So a little curved line there. Now this in step 5 is where we're going to add a little bit more detail. We're going to add a spot. So our orca has a white spot here by its fin. So we're going to do a kind of a curved line. It doesn't have to be a smooth line because spots are sometimes a little uneven. So we're just going to draw that spot there, and here's another spot of white here. So again, we're going to do a curved line, and again, it doesn't have to be perfectly round or perfectly even because spots generally are not. Just kind of a curved line there. And we're going to give the orca another white spot by her eye. So we're going to do a kind of an oblong shape here. And then finally, for this part, we're going to give a little more definition to the orca's mouth. So we're going to draw from this indent here that we drew, we're going to draw a curved line that kind of goes back to our fin. And that'll give you the edge here where it's white. Now, in your picture also, you can, we're going to draw, before we start, I almost missed this part, we're going to draw the edge of the tail here, the fin, because the fin is poking out of the water, so you can kind of see the edge of it here. Now here in the picture, because our dolphin, our orca is jumping out of the water, we're going to add some splash lines here and up around here and some wave lines here. Now again, depending on how you want to draw your orca and how you want it to be moving in the water, you might do that a little bit differently, but I'm just following along with what the picture is here. So there's the basic shape of our orca. So now what we're going to do is we're going to trace only the lines that we want to keep, and that's going to smooth out some of the edges here. So my edges here look a little bit rough, but that's okay. You can always smooth out the edges when you do your tracing. You're going to only trace the way you want the lines to actually look. When you're doing the sketching with the pencil, you're not going to keep a lot of those lines, so it works out well. So you want to make sure that you get rid of some of the lines that aren't going to be in your final picture. And one way to do that is with a book like this, is you can, while you're tracing the lines, look at this picture here. These are the lines that we want to keep, and that will give you an idea of which ones to trace. So we're going to go ahead and trace them and give our dolphin, our orca, a little bit of And there you have it. It's our leaping orca whale. I decided to, at the last minute, to give my orca an ocean to swim in, since the orca is diving out of the water. So you can really have fun with this, and you can learn a lot by checking out this book. You can request it using the link in the description, but there's a lot of really fun stuff about sea animals in this, in addition to all of the drawing projects. All right, have fun with that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.